My first hotel training session as a hotel trainer and supervisor. All the planning had been done, all the preparation was taken care of. I knew my needs, I'd set my goals, and the hotel management team were behind me. I had promoted my training on the staff notice boards and had prepared materials, booked the room where it was to be held, and had sent out the invitations. The time had finally come. Training day was here. I was in the staff toilet being sick. My nerves were horrendous. Here are some tips that I wish somebody had told me to help me run a more effective training session that day. Start on time and finish on time. Don't hold up class waiting for late arrivals. Right at the very beginning, I should have told trainees what I was going to cover and introduced my session with a brief overview of the training subject's main points. I should have then carried out the training, explaining key points further and how they related to hotel policies and work procedures that trainees needed to know. I should have provided handouts, as it would have created a better learning environment by guiding trainees to know what to look for and what to remember during the training. I should have used as much hands-on training as possible. It was a small group. The most effective training uses all the senses to affect learning. I ran the training and didn't get too far off schedule. I should have asked more questions of my audience and tested them more about what the trainees had learnt. Training is the most effective when students know they will be quizzed because they'll pay closer attention to the material. Questioning and testing is an objective way to determine whether your training has achieved its goals. I gave frequent goals, especially when I noticed that there were audience members losing concentration during the session. I got feedback on the training session before, during and after it from people who I trusted and who would give me an honest opinion, and not just from people who would say it was good. I should have frequently involved trainees. For example, asking participants to share their experiences with the training topic. Many trainees were experienced personnel who had valuable information to contribute. All trainees would get more out of training sessions by hearing about their co-workers' experiences with the subject, and not just the trainer's lecture points. Hearing different voices also keeps sessions varied and interesting. Finally, I concluded and told trainees what the session should have taught them. I was willing to use repetition afterwards to help trainees grasp and retain information further. Oh yes, trainers should practice materials until they come across as real subject experts. These are all techniques for running a successful training session that I wish someone had told me before I had to deliver that first ever training session. Oh yes, and bring some mints or breath freshener. Speak to you soon.